Rennox remains? Who the frig is that? And okay, I'm running a long way. Still bugs me that the Black Legion are just camped out there. Okay, my hands are off the keyboard. My hands are off the mouse. Okay, Rennox the Rat's warning. Doom set upon us in the night. It came suddenly and without warning, heralded by the screams and the death call of men waking to their end. The guard barracks was hit first. They were slaughtered, run through like sleeping hens. Their assailants, horrors like nothing man could imagine. I watched them from my shack, stiff as stone, stricken by what I saw. In mere moments, those things had rid the Candle District of its only hope of defense. Then they poured out onto the streets like a putrid green wave of death. Screams of men and the elderly filled my ears, and the air became thick with smoke from the green fires that now washed over the district. A strange curiosity urged me to watch, wanted to see more. So I made my way up to the southern wall, and moved silently along it, and marveled as death swept through the slums below. Men scattered like legions of roaches and were stomped out by the advancing horde. At first, a small group made it to the southern bridge and crossed it before it was raised. The rest fled north to the Crown Hill gates, only to find them barred and locked. As the horrors closed in behind them, some climbed the walls in desperation, but its slippery stones were hewn to keep the rabble at bay. Most fell to their deaths, crashing down onto the scrambling masses below. Those few who made it to the top were met with the blade of the Crown Hill guards, who showed no care for the plight of those beneath. The slaughter raged on for a time. Now the slaughter raged on for a time. The slaughter raged on for a time. Now the slums and hovels are silent. They have begun to sweep the city, collecting corpses of the fallen and corrupting those unfortunate souls who survived. I rest here now, with no will to continue, no desire to escape. There is no point. The world stands without hope against such foes, and so I will spend my final moments in peace. Rennox the Rat. Alright, that was certainly different than what I was expecting. With a name like Rennox the Rat, I was expecting him to be like, gangbanger than recluse, The 10th entry got added there because logic. I stumbled into that. I did not even know it was there. Actually, I even ran right by him. It's very easy to miss bodies, and annoyingly, that body had a note on it. Hidden remains. I'm liking how cooperative the game is in clicking and bringing you places. I will give this game a try on Ultimate to see how well I can do, but I'll probably Rotten Corpse. I'll probably just end up going with the Paladin. Okay, here's Mau Resistance. Yeah, they always want to kill Ethereal Vanguard. If only I could have gained rep with them previously. Ugh, disgusting.
Well, you weren't lying about the Legion arriving. But have you sabotaged the ethereal efforts in the Candle District?
It is done. The wagons are destroyed. And a bonus one.
I hadn't figured all wrong. The Legion at our doorstep and the wagons destroyed all in one day. Here, some iron bits for your efforts. It's the least I could do in return.
250 Mau resistance rep, 15,000 XP, and 8,000 iron. Just doing my part.
I can't believe the Black Legion is actually here. Maybe we stand a chance after all. Maybe Malmouth will be free of this infestation.
Well, I'm here, so of course. Oh, that's creepy. Letter to Councilman Cole. I wonder how many notes I've missed. Because, you know, that was in a chest, you know? This way. Ooh, rip note second half. Body in the street. Well, guess we know what happened with them. Dear Mr. Cole, Your Honor, whatever you call yourself. Now, I ain't no gentleman or no high-class business person. Imagine you, highfalutin folk up on Crown Hill don't pay no heed to lowly candle folk, wait, Candle District roaches like me. I'm worried about the headset. Candle District roaches like me. But I gotta tell you, you're gonna have a rebellion on your hands if you don't pay no attention to the conditions down here in the pits. Things are out of control. There ain't no clean water or food. The streets are filled with garbage and there's just too damn many people. Too damn many people. I don't know why the new construction Candle District was stopped. There just ain't no more places for people to live. You can't just keep treating folks like this, expect them to put up with it. Now, don't be taking my words as a threat, because you're new to the job and write this letter as a warning. The people down here have had chosen me to represent them, and that's what I mean to do. I don't know what's all's been going on up there, but people down here have had just about enough. I do hope for all our sakes you can find time in your busy schedule to tend to the issues we face down here. Sincerely, Samuel Rackford. Everything has changed. There may be a way out of this place after all. This morning, as I was hopelessly peering out my just as I was hopelessly peering out of my tiny window, one of the sewer drains down on the street opened and a man crawled out. He looked strong, healthy even, and he was wearing some sort of armor. Since then, 3 others have crawled out of the same drain. There are others still out there. Maybe they're living down there. Maybe they're searching for other survivors. I must find a way to make contact with them, perhaps, or some other way to sneak down into the sewers. Must find a way to make contact with them, or some other way to sneak down into the sewers. This evening at dusk, I'll leave my hiding place. See if I can find a way down into the sewers. If you can still find it, if you find this note, you should do the same. There's still hope for us beneath the city. Sorry they didn't make it. But yeah, I'm going to try and do the gonna try and get as much rep with the factions here on this character, so I can just buy the mandates for the other guy. more mount resistance. Striking whether the materials or tennis, eh? I suppose it's not one of the harder spots. Beautiful. There's a steel chest. This place really got messed up. Like, damn. Just like looking at all the trash roofs and whatnot. Oh, back Legion here. Okay, we're done on this side. Actually seems like we're done in the whole place. So, let's rift. Let's head to the sewers. And we'll use the sewers to get into the other bit. So there's a bit more there on the map. Alright. Wonder if now that I have, you know, progress story bit, if there's any further I could say.
Is there something you... There's a sewer passage that will take you to the surface up to the Steelcap district.
Be careful up there.
Okay, no one else has anything to say. I wonder if me trading those kids is gonna get me shit. You know, but using necromancy on them. Corinna says you're clear to pass. Good luck up there. I'm actually thinking of actually respecking a bit because my minions really are suffering here. So what I'm thinking is if I did pull some pull points out of here, maybe, or out of this, and this, I could yeah, maybe if I pull points out of this as well, actually. Pull points out of them. I just leave the one in for this. You know, I could stick them into these. Into my minions, make them a bit beefier. I'm actually curious on one thing. I don't know what even stipulates, you know, like giving you like the mages. I guess it's just simply the more powerful minions may be raised with higher skill level. Just I was talking with a guildie about this, and he was saying that there was a particular ability, stat here that determines you getting the skeleton mage and skeleton crossbowman, but I don't see it here. Maybe it's just the more powerful minions may be raised with a higher skill level bit. Let's get down here and help. The resistance base is overrun with materials. Narax is dead. Frozen? Well, he's fucking dead, is more like. Galagraz. Interesting little color on his name. Ooh, interesting looking model. Ooh. Creepy. Everyone just riffs in. For Malmode. Seriously, with a name like that, you've cleared the base, cleared out the base of enemies.
I can't carry anymore.
Like, you know, with a name like that, how didn't they expect shit to go poorly?
My inventory is full. Carry it. My inventory is full.
It's good to see the Steelcap district again, even if it's worse for wear.
What's her next move?
I cannot say. Corinnia and that Inquisitor are cooking up something new in the hopes of taking down Crown Hill. I'd speak to them.
Alright. Quidditch says we're not ready for our assault on Crown Hill, so these gates remain closed. It's unhappy about that. Look, I'm sure Creed knows what he's doing, but Corinna is the one who's kept us going. He's the reason we're still drawing breath. My allegiance to her, but if she says to follow Creed's command, then that's what I'll do. Don't have to be happy about it, though. You get Steelcap. Sorry, it's on my call. Inquisitor's calling shots now. Oh, Inquisitor's our buddy. I'm sure that us through.
Policy is clearing. I dare say it might be time to put these old bones back to the fray.
Are you sure up to this?
Don't worry about me. I'll be sure to avoid any tears in reality, if I can help it.
I love Olgrim. Fair enough.
A new blade, the nausea is clearing. I dare say it might be time to put these old bones back to the fray.
I only see one blade. Will you join the assault on Crown Hill?
My blade is yours. When the assault begins, I'll be there by your side.
Glad to hear it.
You Legion metalheads work fast. I'm starting to believe maybe there's hope for us yet.
That's one way to say thanks.
Wouldn't want you to get too excited when the real fighting's still ahead. But I'm sure you don't do all this for the praise.
Very well.
The outpost is ours, though it came with a cost. Those who lost their lives in the defense of mankind must never be forgotten. But we cannot let their sacrifices be in vain. We must push forward.
What's her next move?
Resistance had attempted to breach the gates of Crown Hill before, but they were not adequately prepared. The remains of their fallen still litter the streets, along with the explosives they had crafted for the task. I prepared a powder that should magnify the properties of their makeshift bomb dramatically, enough to pierce those steel gates and give us an opening. I need you to take this powder and recover the explosives from the failed mission. Combine them at the Crown Hill gates and blast the damn things open. Only then will we have any hope of breaching the Fleshworks and destroying the Master of Flesh. Once through, secure a foothold and report to Ulgrim, who will join you in the field.
I got 8 scrap for this, and 1,000 rep, as well as 42,000 XP. What can we expect in Crown Hill?
We know that it is the stronghold of ethereal operations in the region. Within its walls is the center of the fleshy growth known as the Fleshworks, within which hides Theoden Marcel, the Master of Flesh. He is the mastermind behind the tragedies that befell Mammoth, Port Valbury, and who knows where else. His destruction will surely disrupt ethereal activities in the region, and put a stop to whatever horrors he is preparing for humanity next. We cannot afford to fail here. The Resistance had attempted to breach the gates of
I will
Crown
breach the
Hill.
gates.
I can't carry anymore.
Creed's additive. A pasty concoction with a putrid odor. Because Creed claims this will make, it will make the Resistance's makeshift explosive more potent.
I can't carry anymore.
I'll give you a good price.
Now I got this. I'm just thinking, while I was saying that I'll be doing Titan Quest next, like I will be working on Titan Quest, but it might be the next series for ye. I might be alternating, like recording between that and something else. For ye, it'll be like one series to the end, then the other one, but for me, it'll be alternating. Because I'm just playing a lot of ARPGs, and I feel I should spice it up. I gotta spice up the love life every once in a while, you know? It gets boring just missionary. You know, I really hope no kids actually watch my show. Watch my videos. I know, you know, kids spend a lot of time on YouTube watching videos. I know I do, but you know, I'm 23. It's, you know, one thing for me. It's another thing for, you know, little Timmy to be hearing the shit I say. Little Timmy and little Susie do not need to even know I exist.
See you around.
You know what? I'm gonna actually go do that. I'm gonna pull some points out of the other thing and put them into my minions. Or my damage by a bit, my survivability by a bit. But if I can actually have my minions be somewhat even useful, that is a major improvement. How am I with the Calvin? Bit more to go to there.
I sense turmoil within you. Stay strong.
I'm curious, does this ever upgrade? Undo. I'm curious, Modrigan's Pact. Does... How do you spell it's Mogdragan. Mogdragan. Modrigan's Pact. The first half is only for players, right? Okay, from the sounds of it, Modrigan's Pact does actually, like, you know, it's, you know, pets benefit from all that's there, rather than only a bit of it. But it's not really the best thing for them. They're saying that you get more out of it if you just put the points in to the pets themselves. I'm going to put a few points there. There. And okay, let me actually try and count this out. We'll put those points there. 3 here. 3 there. 3 here. And 3 here. Nothing special about the trees, it's just like I want to get a bit in each, you know? There. They certainly have more health this time around. Though blight beasts do have a lot less health than you do. Okay, I think... Actually, wait. 3... There. I'll just keep 1 point in these so something's happening. But, I think I might be putting more points into Shaman. I would like to get it up to 40. Because then I can get Emboldening Presence. And that buffs everyone nearby. Nothing defensively, but, well, there's physical, well, actually there is physical resistance. That's something. But yeah, I wouldn't mind that. But yeah, we'll go with that. Wait, what? Oh, it's the Coven Ward. It is the same icon as my other thing. I was like, the hell? Since when is that helping them? What the...
There you are. Creed said you might be able to help. Awful nice of him to set aside resources for us.
What is it?
While discussing the attack on Crown Hill, I brought up several targets that I consider of utmost importance if we are to ever secure the city. Creed was inclined to agree. If you are willing to help, speak to Captain Wilford. We've had some trouble in the Steelcap district that requires immediate attention.
I'll speak to the captain. My shop is a bloody disaster. Those forsaken monstrosities have no respect for an honest day's work. Do me a favor and smash a few mutant skulls in for old Cleon. I'll be sure to. Oh, and this connects here to this bit of the city. Ah, cool. You know what? I've been putting it off long enough. Steps to Torment. Firstly, we'll step by Devil's Crossing just to sell stuff, but then Steps to Torment.
Anything to report on the situation in Malmouth?
No good news yet. Okay, that's a bigger one than what we saw in any of the ones we've seen in Malmouth yet. Let's go and offload these.
This place is like a dream. I can't...
You've actually made it to Malmouth, then. I can't believe it. Tell me, how much worse has it got?
I wonder if these were the small group that escaped before the gate closed. Or maybe, from the sounds of it, they had actually fought for a while, so it seems like these were a group the other guy didn't know of. Afraid not much. I'm afraid not much of the resistance remains.
It's just as I feared then. Is there any hope left for us then?
I don't know, but we have to try.